Alright, welcome back. We are doing on the second episode of D20 Brigade. Last time we left our heroes, they were at the Dick and Pickle Tavern. Relea had just got an inn, just became the owner of an inn.
You said it right.
I said it right, yes. You corrected me successfully yesterday. Our druid got, and the other party member just got their armaments, and we had Lillian get stuff from the Mage Tower. Unfortunately, we're going to be down one today. The art was found on Google from an artist. I will actually have to reference him. I do apologize. I thought I had this, and I didn't. It's from geeklink.com to cover that up. To cover the massive hole, and there's all this kind of stuff just popping around and going crazy. Alright, launching this. Make sure you guys can see this. Alright. Seen that?
Yeah.
All you guys are in and it's loading?
Yes.
Okay. Alright,
wait, the little people? No, I do not see the little people.
Little people?
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'll just make sure I'm seeing the right thing.
I didn't remember putting any little people or hobbits in this one, so we're gonna go with that there. First thing we're gonna do, roll the D20 for initiative, just to start roll orders. Yeah, I'm not going first. Thanks for that much right now. Like I said, we'll start with a golf score, guys, golf score.
Woo!
Okay.
That was surprisingly high this time.
Hey, me too.
Yeah. Like I told Mariah, we'll start. We're doing this, so that's going to be after the first initial turn with Relea's turn, and then we'll go just down the order from Tiffany to Fia and to me. So okay. We'll just hop right into this. Relea, you wake up before the rest of the party, and I'm guessing at this point, do you have anything to do in your room, or do you want to, or I'm guessing you just walk downstairs?
Yeah, I'd probably go get breakfast.
You walk down the stairs, and you see a new person there. He's an older gentleman, and he wasn't there from the night before. And he talks in this. He looks at you. He's wearing this brown apron, white shirt. He looks very fresh for the morning. He's like, hello. You're one of the four who came in from last night, right?
I am. Can I help you?
More questions. Can I help you? What are you looking for breakfast? I can pretty much make whatever you want.
Meat.
Meat. All right. He goes over to an oven that's behind that's on the other side of the counter. And he's like, so there's been some strange rumors from the paper last night.
Oh.
And as he's cooking the breakfast for you, he reaches over on another counter and throws a paper, the Daggerfall Times, in front of you. And you see a cover saying that the headline says the inn of the Dragon's Knuckle is missing, presumed dead. Rumors are stating from that. Look, it's one of these newcomers that came into town. You know who that is?
Perhaps. I do know I own a tavern.
So I'm gonna take a guess that you're the one that might have done the coup de grace on old Thompson over there.
Yeah.
He was.
Well, can't say I missed the guy. The entire thing just... I don't get into that. That's not my bag. I know you're trying.
Yeah, I'm trying, Coot.
So, here's the thing. Have you ever run a tavern before?
Business isn't exactly my strong suit.
Well, here's the thing. This town ain't easy. I'm just gonna throw it out there. This town ain't easy. And old Thompson, he didn't know how to run anything right. The guy was owing debts left, right, and center. I mean, I don't know what he was going into. But I know a couple people. I know a couple people right now. I mean, you saw last night. You came in. We get pretty busy. So what I'm gonna do? He takes a newspaper and he rips off a corner, and he grabs a quill and some ink and starts writing down. This address here is a guy I know in town. The first one on there at least is the address of the guy I know in town. He's a guy who, if you need help with managing your tavern and getting things out in even better condition and whatnot. Oh, that's loud.
That's probably coming from me because my husband's in the shower.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You can't have it.
So,
Oh no.
he'll help you manage it in and get it up, get it to kind of do what you want to do with it. The second address, though, is a guy named Bartleby Jack. He's a guy you're gonna want to get used to.
Get used to.
Yeah. You're
And
gonna
why would my competition be helping me out?
Competition's good business. You getting better, I get better, just everything goes kind of smoothly. But the thing is you made your foothold in this town. Even if you didn't try to, you made your foothold. So, since you did that, I feel it's kind of my duty to help you out a little bit.
Alright, so who is this Jim?
Jack. Jack is it. Bartleby Jack.
Jack.
He's a guy who does things. I don't like him, but I deal with him. I do what I need to do with him, because if you don't give him what he asked for, it takes a lot more to rebuild it. He keeps us clear of certain people that we may not want to have come in.
He keeps you safe.
I wouldn't say safe, but I know that if you don't pay him, bad things happen, and not by anyone else.
So that debt I paid off yesterday could have been him.
Somebody visited you yesterday?
Yeah, moments after I procured a tavern.
That might have been Thompson's debt, but yeah, that was him. That wasn't yours. Although I'm sure he'll visit you sometime.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll have to take your advice and your kind words. So where exactly are you sending me?
The first one is actually right across down the way, about 4 or 5 houses down. If you want to find him, that's the residential district. Once you enter the district, he's on the north side of the lake that they put it, that the man-made lake in there. The other one is if you go down three businesses, and you enter an alleyway, and you come in right through there. Once through the alley, you're gonna find a small area for being cleared out. It was not by the city. We're gonna say that much at this point. They cleared it out themselves. That's where Bartleby Jack resides, and that's where he visits.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll go check out this friend of yours across the street, and then I'll go pay my dues.
Oh, we just got lost games.
Dr. Fluffy wanted to play. Dr. Fluffy's not allowed. His little front tail will just sit there and watch.
Okay.
Maybe you should rub someone other than Mr. Fluffy.
Alright. Cameras went crazy on there. Sorry about that. So, Allie, we were about to wrap this up, or no? For this one?
Yes, we were going to head across the street.
Okay. Are you going to wait for your other party members to wake up first?
I guess we'll wait for him. I'm going to enjoy whatever meat slab he throws in front of me.
Okay, so we get to Leanne now. You wake up.
You don't want to play fetch?
And I'm guessing downstairs breakfast for you as well, or
Go get him.
is there something else you wish to do before you go there?
No, I think that's good. I feel like I should grab my stuff, but not that I have much stuff, but all the stuff that I
Can you
grabbed
move your,
from...
Can you move your camera up, by the way, a little bit? Just to, and then,
There we go.
yeah, a little to the... There you go. That works. That's
It's a
fine.
weird angle.
I don't know why it's capturing that weird. I've redone it 3 times. All right. So you grab your stuff. You get everything in the back into your pack, and you head downstairs, and you see Relea sitting there talking with the bartender, and the conversation looks. Relea looks a little bit concerned. I'm guessing is the way to put it.
Concerned and mildly irritated.
Yeah. And Fia, since your role is actually about the same, level of height, it's the same level number, walks down with you, walks out her door. I don't know why I said height. And you see this conversation happening. What do you plan to do next? Do you plan to eat breakfast or?
I walk over and kind of like walk up. Hey guys, what's going on?
Riley?
I glance over at her. Nothing. Just discussing some. Kind of takes the newspaper off and kind of shoves it away. Things.
The bartender looks at you. Just telling your friend here about kind of what it takes to run a bar in this town.
Yeah, bars, running bars. Anyway, so are you folks ready to get going?
Sure.
Well, you guys have to go pick up your armor and things, right? Why don't you guys go do that, and I'll go take care of a few things of my own.
Okay.
Lillian raises a brow. She's a little concerned.
Hold on 1 second here. Okay, so I'm guessing, do you guys question this even further, or are you gonna let her slide?
I'm gonna question it further. I'm definitely gonna question further.
Question away, friend.
I have to think about how she's pondering her thoughts for a moment. Are you sure everything is okay? She kind of presses on, like she like looks at her like hardcore, like. I can travel with. I got all my stuff yesterday. I can go with you.
I know what I did wrong. Anyway, keep going. Sorry.
Well, should look at the barkeep, kind of sigh. I'm not pulling out the newspaper clipping and tossing it. You'll want to read that first, then.
Okay.
You look at the paper, and it talks about the disappearance of the barkeep that yesterday you saw dead at the hands of Relea. And mentioning that he maybe have disappeared, investigators are looking into it, but more than likely nothing will come of the investigation. On top of that, under that you see small other things, news stories pertaining around the area, but nothing major.
She looks over to Riley?
Relea.
Relea, okay.
I got that wrong last week.
How
So.
that is so hard to say.
She looks over to Relea, and she nods as like agreeing to go with.
Yes, we've been pointed in a general direction to go talk to someone, and then I'm going to go visit a man about some protection money and a debt that apparently is owed.
Well, no, you paid the debt last week. The barkeep actually said that you paid the debt,
I'm
But-
aware I paid the debt.
Yeah,
That
but,
wasn't my debt to pay.
yeah, that's the thing. The barkeep said something else. It was a little bit different.
I swear. That doesn't make me any less a little pissed about it.
True.
I'm
Okay.
mad about a debt, not my debt.
So, my character, Dantlane, comes down as well and sees all this. And sorry, your kid is distracting me. It's funny. It's cool.
The Muppets. These aren't Muppets, honey.
So he comes down and he sees the party gathered around a newspaper. And since he was there last night, he looks at you guys and says,
Okay.
"Don't tell me we made the press."
Lillian's eye shifts around.
By press, you mean the thing that made the press, or the press as in the newspaper? Because we didn't make the press that made the newspaper. That would be silly.
Yes, the newspaper in itself. Don't tell me we made the Morning Herald.
Nah, actually, I think this was the midnight edition.
Oh, great. Wonderful. So where are we headed there, Mr. Leia? Since I'm sure there's a little more business to take care of at this point.
Yeah, just a tad. Has everyone else gotten everything they need?
I still need to go pick up my stuff. Because I'm just sitting there munching. Breakfast. What's up around?
So we're all off then to pick up Fia's armor first, and then...
Yeah, it might be a good idea. We might need it.
It's true. Okay. So the four of us leave the tavern, and as we're leaving, we see the streets fairly empty, and one man standing before you. His skin is greasy. His skin and hair are greasy. He's wearing all black, carrying a small sword with him. His voice is raspy and cold. I just wanted to inform you that your other compatriot, she ran off in the middle of the night. I'm guessing she won't be joining you. The regent has said has trying to find a suitable replacement, but right now he can't guarantee anything. Have a good day. And without letting you reply in any way, he walks off. And so Dantlane questions their party. Is he talking about Aya?
I'm
She
gonna
seems to be the only one not with us.
Great. To which point, I'm guessing we continue forward. On the way back to the barracks, the armorer there gives Fia her armaments and stuff. And from there, it's up to Relay at this point, since right now we're kind of running on her story a little bit.
I killed the dude who got the tavern.
Well, which of the two addresses did you want to go to first?
The one across the street from the tavern first. We're gonna go play with Jimmy later. I know it's Jack.
It's not across from the tavern. It was in the residential district. So you're actually moving to in the lake. It's over in the residential district, right here, right underneath the D in the map.
Okay, you can stay there. We're just laid out.
You're walking through town. You're starting to see more and more people gathering around. The town in the middle of the emptiness was actually gorgeous. White cobblestone streets, wood houses that were all well formed, everything else. And as you get to the house, you knock on the door. Okay, sorry. I look at the door. I should say that. Say, what is this place?
Apparently there's a man here to give us a hand with the tavern.
What is that? Okay. Oh, okay. So you're at the door now. What do? Do you knock or do you just?
I'm going to knock.
Okay.
I might be a brute, but I'm not stupid.
I'm just saying, I've seen it happen before.
I'm
like
a fighter, not a barbarian.
So you knock on the door, and
strong with intelligence.
You knock on the door, nothing happens.
I politely knock one more time, a little louder this time.
You're not gonna wake the dead. Give me a minute, it's early. You hear footsteps inside and slight commotion. And then a man coming out in nothing more than pretty much a pair of sleeping pants and a light shirt says, how are you? What do you want? It's early. What are you looking for?
The gentleman who runs the Dick and Pickle sent me along. I apparently now own the Dragon's Knuckle, and you have some advice and items I need to help run the tavern.
Okay. James sent you. Okay. Come on in. You said that. How did you procure that hellhole? I don't remember anything from last night. So, why don't you try to explain that? As he invites you in and points you to a living room where there's some seats. Your camera went dead there, Allie.
Yes, it's a small child with buttons. Stop pushing buttons. Oh, I know, but you can't sit on my lap. You're gonna push buttons.
But is there fun though?
Now we're having a hiss fit because we can't push buttons. If you don't push buttons, you can come back up. No, you're not interested if you can't hit buttons? Okay. Make a decision. You're holding us up.
So,
well, you know, a man died, a woman got a tavern. Nothing much to explain.
Oh yeah, the law of the city. I hear you. To be honest, you need three simple things to run a tavern. You need, obviously, you need people. Before that, you need booze, food, and rooms. Rooms, I'm guessing you got. If you got a tavern.
We have some food, but I need someone. I can't sit here all day and keep an eye on it.
So you need people. Okay. I can do that. People are good. I can do that one. That's not the problem.
Trustworthy people. Not someone's gonna try and screw me.
That's not a problem for me. I know quite a few people who know what they're doing and can help make sure you turn a profit. I've been out of the game for a little bit, so if you really want to do this, I'm gonna need a cut of the fee, a cut of the profit. I'm gonna need to pay for my services.
Tell you what, why don't you find me someone worthy, and if I accept them, then we'll talk about money.
I had a feeling that's so I can accept that. And I'll even be nice because not enough people are nice in this town. I won't even worry about money until the thing gets started off the front. I'll be like that.
Point first. There's not enough in there to pay your fee anyway.
Not at the moment. No, there's probably not. That place's reputation went downhill from there. Did Bartleby Jack pay you a visit yet?
Yeah, we're about to go pay him a visit too.
I wouldn't suggest that, but I would just suggest paying him and just moving along.
Paying him what? I paid off a debt, which apparently wasn't mine to pay.
That was a back debt, but at the same time that you inherited everything when you took out Thompson. If Thompson is truly dead or not missing, or you took care of all that. That's now yours. So it was your debt.
Yes, but what his debt's for isn't something I want. Or need, for that matter.
Doesn't matter. They're yours now.
Alright, and I'm gonna go take care of said debt.
Well, just pay him. He's not a guy you want to mess with. That's all I can say. Let me put it this way. The Dick and Pickle, the other tavern you just left, years before, they were in a very sorry state before they started paying off Jack. They wisened up and they started paying. 25 gold every week at the first of the week, and your tavern will be fine.
And if I don't?
The tinders might not be salvageable.
Let's see. Well, thank you. You let me know about what you have. We'll be back in a few days. Turn to the party members. Would we like to go see Jack, or would we like to continue on our little kidnapping quest?
Bye.
We're not leaving yet, small child.
A very, very, you kind of that in a very nice way there. Ellie.
Up. Okay.
Lillian just...
Wow.
That all depends on where you're going. We're all gonna stay together. If you plan on visiting this fellow, we're not gonna leave you hanging dry. I'm not gonna leave you hanging dry. I can't speak for the rest.
You're standing at my liver and spleen, small child, down.
Those are important organs.
Oh.
Well, not the spleen so much. That one can be removed. But Dandelion looks at you and says, he keeps mentioning, everyone keeps mentioning the law of this. Something tells me there's no escaping this regardless.
This visit? Well, whether it be here or now or later is a different story. I mean, we can always go, and then if everything goes from there, head out from there.
Because we weren't given a timetable for rescuing the regent's daughter, and all honestly, I'm seeing a small pattern here occurring of just one thing leading to another. I'm going to be honest, I think paying Jack a visit would probably be the best way to go.
Yeah, it's strange.
Do you think he's behind the kidnapping?
Something isn't quite right if they aren't rushing us out the door to go get her.
Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting. Behind the kidnapping, I wouldn't think so. But we don't have enough information yet.
Well, since we don't have enough information,
Let's go gather some.
we should go get some more. I think that's the common sense way to go. We don't have it, go get it. You know.
So is our mind made up?
I think it is then.
Okay. The man,
What's up, buddy?
the man sees you out the door, and you're back onto the streets. It's getting warmer out. The sun has actually started to rise, and you're walking through the streets of Daggerfall. You're going down through the residential district again and into the trade district. And you see, finally, you come upon this alleyway. It's really tight. Like, it's tighter than you care to admit. Fitting through is difficult, but you manage to actually pull it off.
Oh, no, don't close.
Lily, that hurts.
No.
Will we manage?
You'll manage just fine. You eventually get through, and you come into a small opening where around you are 3 men just hanging about.
Sully. You're the one who slid down there. Hold on.
2 of them scamper away very quickly, noticing the size of the party of 4. Well, one smiles and grins, looks at you. You got business with the jack of clubs, do you? Small child.
What did you do? Stop hitting the buttons!
Buttons are so buttony though.
I know, it's just like, it's a laptop, I'm gonna push buttons. Why don't you go play on your tablet? Oh? Okay, go get your tablet. You have your own technology. Oh, you know what? Here. Look it! Okay, good. It's sorted. You can't call 911. Here you go, Coop.
Lucky
Cell phones are a godsend.
Sadly, she doesn't have my phone, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah, it was smart. I made sure that there was a way to turn off the ability to call 911 on the phone. So, yes, where was I?
So you got business with the Jack of Clubs, do you?
I do.
Well,
He came by a few nights ago. If you
the
will.
Jack ain't seeing visitors right now, and he flashes a blade at you. Roll for initiative. That's actually combat initiative at this point, so roll another d20.
Everybody.
Wow, it's like the dice actively hate us there. Like, actively.
Yeah!
Okay, Tiffany is first. Like, Tiffany is first. There's no adding to that. You just created the initiative there. In fact,
roll.
Actually, you know what? Since you just did that, roll it again. Roll another d20.
Aww.
No, trust me. Roll a d20.
May luck be on my side.
He gets 2 20s to roll off faint.
Never mind. Okay, you're just going first. Okay, so it's Tiffany, me, Mariah, and then Fia, and then Allison. Okay, so he flashes this knife in front of you, and says, "So you best be moving along," and unsheathes it, and points it at all of you. In a threatening manner. At this point, you look around, and basically one very large man stands at the entrance. And if you try moving, he's not letting you leave. But you can't go anywhere, so you're stuck. To which point he looks at the man. Boats, let him move. Let him. He's not seen visitors. Let him leave. At which point Boots shakes his head and tells him, "They've run it in the wrong part of town. You know what happens to that."
Sorry for the echo.
So at this point, you're like, I guess you got a point. And gets ready to start swinging. Tiffany, it's actually on you. You beat him in initiative. So what do you do? Because at this point now, there's no escaping combat with him.
There is no escape.
I really don't have much to attack with at this current moment, so...
None of your spells?
Well, I mean, I have Disguise Self and I have Burning Hands, so I guess I'm going to have to go with Burning Hands because they've already seen who I am.
Well, no, he doesn't... No, well, sorcerers are... That's common in this world, so that... If you're trying to hold secret, that's not a huge deal. Burning Hands. Let's see here. Roll to hit on that. It's gonna be it's a D20 on that.
Okay. Yeah!
I'm missing today.
Roll a D20 again for critical.
If you roll another 20, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
It's because I was watching D&D last night, guys. I'm so pro.
Her
Yeah,
dice.
roll a D20 for critical there.
Okay. Oops. Ah, okay.
Okay, no critical.
I don't know how you manage that.
Don't look at me. I have no idea. She's cast a spell on the dice for something.
I didn't even know spells could crit. I was under the impression spells couldn't even crit.
Yeah, spells can crit. Yeah, Burning Hands actually can crit.
Oh, that's right. So I know some of them can't. I'm trying to find the charger. I'm beginning to think you ate it. Did you eat it?
Yes.
Well, it looks like Mets ate it too.
Yeah, spells can actually crit. Okay, so Roll for damage. It's a 1d. Per cat, yeah, 1d4.
That's
So I type / roll 1d4.
Yep.
Okay. No, that's not it. Oh, I know what I did.
How did you curse these? Like, wow. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna vote that her dice are loaded.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm guessing now. Her dice are loaded.
I promise.
Okay, so.
Dice, but hers are loaded.
So anyway, you walk forward in front of the party, just out of reach of his knife. He goes ready to swing, and you grab his hand as he's about to swing, and he feels just the flames around his hand. You just shoot fire right at his chest, doing 4 points of damage. He falls back. His clothes are slightly on fire. Now it's actually his turn. He's going to swing with the dagger.
Okay.
He's pissed off. He switches hands, first off. And he goes to stab at Tiffany with the dagger. So, it's, yeah.
How you coot?
What?
Way to go. Way to go.
All right, Steven, you're not a little dice anymore.
Well, no, this is the guy who's trying to kill you.
Oh,
This is his attack.
I can take
Yeah,
that.
we want him to get a 1, guys. Come
I'm
on.
surprised. This is horrible.
For a second, I thought it was Steven's roll for his character. And he'd just be like, no more dice rolling.
Okay, let's see. That damage is also 1d4. He's got the one dagger. As he let's see here.
Are we doing critical fails as well?
We don't need to do critical fail with this guy because his health's not exactly high. To put it simply, at this point, he just killed himself. As he's switching hands, he decides to be a little bit showy, and he throws the knife from his right hand to his left, and it slips. And as it's slipping, it goes into the air, and he's like, "Oh shit!" and tries to catch it and stabs him right in the eye.
Beautiful.
He falls to the ground dead. Before you are now standing all stunned because your wizard has now killed a guy
Sorcerer.
with his own help. Sorcerer. Sorry. Has assisted someone in his own suicide.
I'm not bowing down to you.
Oops.
Lillian
just smirks and looks to the other party, the other evil dudes.
Well, there's only the one big guy. The one big guy. He kind of cowers at you in fear. It's like, even though he's got a good 1.5 feet on you. I'm not kidding. He's a brutish tall guy. And he looks at you and he's like, do what you want, and just walks the other way. Let's be fair, you just assisted somebody's suicide.
That's illegal in most states.
And how exactly do you feel about that?
Lillian kind of feels proud.
So, you walk forward. You guys, there's only one door in front of you, and it's slightly cracked open. Lights coming from the inside. Do you walk in at this point feeling confident?
Might as well.
Okay, so you all walk in, and in front of you is a really, really ramshackle room. There's a desk in front, at the end of the room. There's a fire behind the desk. Bartleby Jack is sitting there. Relea, you recognize him from last night. He's wearing a top hat and a leather coat and looks grimy. To his right and left are also the same two guys you saw from the night previously, who also helped threaten you from the money. He looks up at the party, says, "Not seeing visitors right now, go away."
She just smiled lightly. Not here on your business, but my own.
Ah, you're the one who got the dragon's knuckle last night.
Yeah, this bitch has friends. Get the money back.
You don't see what you're trying to do you?
I know exactly.
I
what
run
I'm
this
thinking.
town.
You do, and I'm about to pull the town from underneath your ass.
Left, right. Go get her, boys. The two men on his left and right, funny enough, who are called.
No way!
Now it's left on his right and right's on his left.
If you wish to assume they're this dumb, yes, you can go ahead and do that.
They just never mind. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. Okay, go ahead.
They pull two daggers out from sheaths, and one has something you see very interesting connected to his arm, but he hasn't used it yet, apparently.
Apparently?
Apparently, yes, apparently. Look at you. Look at the party. And so he looks, let's see here. Hold on, I'm rolling their initiatives. See where they fit in. 7 and 8. Let's see, where's their initiative rolls? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Mariah. Yep. Actually, I'm next. I'm next. So, me reacting first. Let's see here. Because I don't think I just have a staff for my character so far. And a couple things for spells. He's decided he's actually going to push forward first and whack the first guy with the staff in the face.
Do I have a board?
Huh?
No, we don't have a board with pieces yet.
No, we had the board. I don't have them with the piece yet. And the pieces, I can do that later.
Uh-huh.
He crits! Okay,
Nice.
Finally, a first good roll.
I started it.
Hey, no, I'm rolling for my druid now. I'm not
I
rolling for the
know,
enemies.
I swear, it's just like as soon as the game knows we're rolling for ourselves, it's just like 20s.
Okay, so 15. I don't think staff crits on 15. No, it would be 17, right? It would be 18 up. Okay, so staff. Let's see. Oh, no, sorry, it's a mace, not a staff. Okay. I thought I couldn't with a staff. It was actually a mace. I created this character 3 weeks ago. So he rolls a D. So my character charges forward, swinging this mace, not wildly, but strongly enough, and then whacks left on the side of the face. So, and he connects really well, because, let's see, armor class. Oh, yeah, he crits. He hits with that, so roll 1d8 plus 2. 5 damage.
Don't do that.
Okay, so alright, he's done 5 damage. And then we're gonna it's going to be Wright's turn. So Wright looks at my character now, and a little afraid decides he's going to go for somebody else. In fact, Mariah, do a grapple check.
Okay, how do I do that? What would I do?
You're going to basically just roll a d20 for a grapple check. There's going to be no modifiers to it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's opposing grapple. What's your grapple, honey?
Oh.
I don't know.
Is gonna be your base attack bonus plus your strength modifier.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's going to fail this. I'm going to say that right now. He's going to fail this.
My base and my strength modifier? I see
Yeah.
the base, but I don't see Yeah.
It kind of goes a little bit wonky. Your grapple is going to be 1.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be either a 1 or like a 2.
So basically, the grapple fails. But he's going to have 1 extra attack. So he's going to actually slide at you, swing at you with one of his daggers.
Okay.
So he rolls for hits. He crits. He doesn't crit at all. Okay, so he rolls 1d4. He does hit. He slices at you with one of his daggers. So 1d4. It hits you across the arm for 2 damage.
Okay.
I'm guessing this is just a light wound. Ooh, maybe not. He goes for 2 damage. And then it's going to be Relaya's turn, actually, after that.
Alright, they're playing with right, correct?
Right is just done 2 damage to Fia, actually. And I just smacked left in the face.
Alright, let's go save Fia.
Okay.
Assuming I have the move. Is he in reach from where I'm standing?
He
Or-
isn't. It's a very close quarters room. He is in reach of where you're standing.
Alright. Alright, this is to go through his AC.
And you roll crit. I'm guessing you're using your sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you crit, so roll for crit.
Oh, that was just my strike, so, right there. D20. There you go. Ha ha ha!
Nice.
Roll a d6. I did not think we'd hit this one early.
Hey, you know, that's why you bring me here. I'm here
Yeah.
to fuck up all the fucking rolls. There you go. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, that makes what you're going to do now is you're going to roll the sword's damage once, and you're going to add a second opportunity with your fist weapon, with a fist as well. So you're going to do a punch.
Okay. So,
I almost wish that was a 6 in that dice roll.
and then it's gonna be plus what?
So do your
Like
regular sword. Do
So
crit,
what?
do crit damage with your sword. So I think it's what, a ×2 crit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is times. No, I only add it once, don't I? My attack bonus.
Yeah, you just roll it once, then basically just ×2.
Oops! Ah! Did you know that a time button is not
Best ever.
a
Oh,
time
that's
button is not a mother frickin' There we go. And then how much do you want me to roll for my fist?
Yeah, roll just roll a standard fist attack. Just roll a d4.
D4. Am I adding my strength bonus to it?
Yes, roll a strength bonus to it. Add the strength bonus to it.
Higher type is slow.
Okay, so 22 damage. This is overkill on this guy. Congratulations.
Okay.
You walk over to right, and with your sword, basically, you decide to get creative. Yeah, if you're about to do anything, you might want to text that to me.
Yep. There you go. I'm just gonna. I'll use
Oh,
that.
call cleave. Yeah, it'll actually hit him. It will.
Like, is he within arm's reach to cleave the other dude?
He is in arm's reach to cleave left. Yes, he is. He is that much. He's able to do that. So yeah, actually,
Yep.
you miss. I'm guessing that was a cleave hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't succeed in that. Okay, so
Oh, I didn't. Oops. Oh well. Are we supposed to add our base attack bonus when we roll that? I don't remember.
I don't think so for that. Because you're just rolling to hit for make sure the cleave actually hits him. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you wouldn't roll base attack for that. So you walk up to right with a vigorous anger, and you take your sword and you throw it in the air. And after throwing it, you catch it and just bring it straight down into his skull, just straight down through his head. And you see the blood oozing out, and then you punch him in the face, wrenching your sword from his body as it goes through, splitting it in half, sending his body flying into the fire behind Bartleby Jack, who ducks under his table to try and avoid the flying corpse.
Way to make it flashy.
That's what the stun dice does!
I like to kill things.
I can tell.
Apparently, we all do.
Left is stunned. He can't move, so he doesn't take his turn. He is, at this point, cowering almost in fear. Fia, it's you. What do you choose to do? Your only targets at this current moment are Left and Bartleby Jack. Left is right in front of me after taking a massive blow to the head and scared out of his mind.
So, which one is closer to me?
Left is closer. Bartleby Jack is now cowering behind a table. A little bit. He's not technically cowering, but he's hiding behind a table for the moment because of a body flying at him.
I'm gonna try to attack him.
You're going to try to attack Bartleby Jack or Left?
The one that was closer to me hiding under the table.
No, Left is closer to you. Bartleby Jack is further back of the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack left. That's closer.
Okay, Left. Okay. How do you wish to attack him? Because I know you have some spells for attack, because I'm looking at your sheet right now.
Yeah, I want to try to use a spell. If I can.
I'm guessing, what spell are you looking to do?
Something that's going to make damage, because it just says a list and it doesn't say what they do.
You should have the book. I thought I sent it to you, but it's not. Let's see. You do have Magic Fang.
I'll use that.
Let's see here. Never mind. That doesn't do. Basically, you're gonna do that to your fist. Essentially, I'm gonna say that much because it's an enhancement spell. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna basically punch him in the face. So roll a d4 plus 1. So roll a hit first, I should say. Sorry, roll a hit. D20. Okay, you successfully hit. Roll a d4 plus 1.
And
Okay, your fist glows a little bit with the power of the Magic Fang spell that you cast earlier. And you go forward and you punch Left in the face. And as you do, you see the magical aura form into a small dagger and slam straight through him. Left drops to the floor in front of both you and Danthalane, seemingly dead. And Jack decides to pop out from behind the table and looks at you slightly in awe. He says, "This would have been so much simpler had you just decided to pay up." And for the first time, Relea, you see 2 pins on his collar. As he goes out and pulls a... Let's see. He pulls another 2 set of weapons. He pulls out a dagger and a kukri. And he's going to get attack of opportunity on Relea, actually. Diving attack. So, attack of opportunity, that actually... You still have to roll a hit on that, I guess. I remember.
yes, you do.
Yeah.
Also, we are wrong. I had to pull it up and poke someone. You had your base attack bonus to roll.
On cleave?
On anything.
Okay.
To hit. So you had your base attack bonus. If that's wrong, someone who watches will point it out. But yeah, I had to.
Well, we've also been having mainly crits for the most part. So it's
Yeah, so it hasn't mattered.
we
but-
haven't had
so,
that
like,
much of a
You
problem
haven't
with
had
that.
that problem. But so you guys know, you add your base attack bonus to your hit.
Yes.
So when you roll your d20 to hit, add your base attack bonus.
Okay, now, he actually found it does not have one. It's kind of funny.
Wait,
hold
which
on,
one's
oh,
the base attack bonus?
Bartleby
I'm
Jack
new.
does not have one.
The one
Yeah,
that's base.
yeah, it says base attack bonus. It says fortitude, reflex, will. Underneath there's going to be that open square. That's going to be, for you guys, will be either a 0, a 1, or a 2.
It depends, and on most of these guys right now, it is a 0.
A 0, yes. For most of you people, it's a 0, but for someone like me, it's not.
Right.
So I had to remember which part I added. It's been a while since I D&D'd. I'm sorry.
Okay, he actually crits. He crit with that. He does not succeed with crit chance. Okay, so he actually gets double attacked for this because of this. So he's attacking you first with the dagger, then with the kukri.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what was his roll to hit?
His roll to hit was 19.
Well, that's not enough to hit me.
It's not? Oh, no, it's not.
Oh. He's got to hit a little harder than that, honey.
Well, well, okay. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Nope, natural. Okay. He does not hit then. You're right. So he flies at you. I guess do a reflex save at this point, Ellie.
I didn't do that. What does reflex say?
As he's jumped at you, you take your sword and you actually, with the hilt of the sword, hit him down to the floor. So basically now he's pinned by the hilt of your sword, and if you decide to, your foot.
Sure, why not?
He flew and missed. That's your call.
Does this mean now I get a chance, since he's gone pinned, do I get another attack of opportunity?
You get an attack of opportunity, and more than likely were you coup de grace, but yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens here, because I could roll a natural 1 and, stab myself in the foot.
This is true. This is very true.
I have played D&D far too long to sit down and be like, yes, I'm going to kill this man. I've rolled ones, my life has depended on it more than once. There you go. There's my roll to hit.
That was a crit. That's crit right there.
Okay.
That is.
Re-rolling for base stunts.
No, it's crit first.
No,
Roll.
for the re-crit. I can just do a normal 20. I don't have to actually do the base stunting. There you go. I don't have the improved critical, so it's not an 18.
No. Okay, so that stays there. Roll for damage with, I'm guessing, your sword.
Mm-hmm. Ah, shit.
Before you attack, Dandelin steps up. Wait! Don't do it! Maybe we can get information from him first. Do you listen?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a roll here then. Hold on. D20 plus. Go ahead and have him do an opposing grapple against me.
Oh no, I wasn't. He wasn't grappling. He's just trying to stop.
Oh,
his
I know.
stance.
I'm gonna pick a sorry ass up. I'll stop if I want to pick up my opponent
Roll
here.
opposing grapple.
Yep. Go ahead.
He's got 0, so
Yeah, there
he
you go.
doesn't succeed that in any way. I'm not even gonna bother.
Be gentle, honey.
I will not
His feelings.
bother with that. Basically, you have the full control of him like he's a rag doll. So you have the ability to do whatever you want to this guy.
Squeak! I can't believe she's grocery shopping for me right now.
I'm not even bothering rolling opposing for that.
So alright, well, I'm going to lean up against the wall and smiling, looking over to my male companion and kind of shrug. Ask away. He just smiled at Jack. I'd answer, or I'll get tighter.
Well, I don't know if you guys ask the questions, because it's going to be hard talking to myself.
Talk to yourself! this may or may not have been my plan. You're the one who said you wanted to talk to the man, so you get to
True.
interrogate him.
I
So
was hoping to knock some sense into you, but we'll play with this. So
I'm
Danthalane,
holding him down. It's my rules.
Danthalane looks at Bartleby and says, "What are you trying to do? What do you mean she owes you money? What do you mean by all this?" He grunts and he spits. He spits right at Danthalane. He says nothing but spits.
She rolls her eyes. You're awful at this. We already had that answer. She'd end up pinning him a little tighter against the wall. How many? How many do you collect from him on a weekly basis?
Every shopkeeper in town pays me, and they know what happens if they don't.
That's fucking nice. How many is that?
Roughly 20 to 30 people just on one street.
Okay, and how many do you charge every week?
Depends on how their business goes. Roughly 25 for the base. 25 gold for the base price. Place like the Dick and Pickle, they get charged a premium.
I see. And if I wanted to cut in this, and by cut I mean you're my bitch, how exactly is this gonna work?
I don't answer to you.
Tighten her grip on his throat a bit more. Are you sure?
You can do the worst to me all you damn well please. I only answer to one person.
And that is?
You don't have the right to know.
I have many rights, and I can earn the right otherwise.
He reaches up during this and grabs one of the pins from his collar and tries to lunge at you with it while being held. It's a pin. I'm not rolling for it.
Oh no, he stabbed my really hard skin with a pin!
You're an elf.
Oh wait.
What?
You're an elf.
Wow, why are you eating me?
You're an elf. I don't know what hard skin you're talking about there, kiddo. I mean, unless did you get a
Ow.
sorry.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
That does not. That's not an invitation to pull on that.
Let go.
Stay on.
She's gonna yell, "Let it go!"
Yes, let it go. Thank you for letting go of my mane. Can I put it down now?
She sounds like Elsa. Let it go.
Oh, no. I'm so glad she can't hear you, because otherwise she'd be putting that on, and I don't want to listen to that right now.
So he tries to stab you with a pin.
Here.
How do you react to this one? Because you have full control at this point.
Go ahead and do an opposing intimidation.
At this point, his intimidation is a minus because you have him held.
Don't know why he's using his smart-ass mouth then. Let's see here. If anything. Ow! Small child.
Yeah, that would be his opposing. That would be his role for intimidation. But
Really?
Yeah.
You have to think of my hair like that? Like, you're lucky it's
Whoa.
Oh, well, I'm not. Okay. Ow! Ow! Do you have to yank on my name? Braiding
he drops the pin to the floor and closer to Fia's feet.
She almost down at the pin. So what? That pin gets me to your master then?
That pin doesn't get you anywhere.
I kind of pick it up since it's close to my feet, and I just hold on to it for a little.
Do you observe the pin?
Yes.
On the pin, you see a castle-looking object with two lions on each side, with swords and a dagger sticking through the top of the castle.
My name.
And in front of the castle, a white
Careful.
tree.
Careful.
Well, a leafless tree, I should say.
Okay, so I assume that this is the crest of a noble, highborn Daggerfall house because of the tree that we seen in the town, in the way. And I show it to Rylia so she can see it.
You have knowledge local, right, Ellie?
Oh.
I thought you did. I think he set you up with that feat.
have lots of knowledge. No, it's knowledge history.
Knowledge history.
I suppose that would work here. Let me do a roll real quick. Okay, come here.
I'll wait for you.
I'm so just sad with this guy. Sad with this guy. Okay, I have to change your butt. Yeah, I know we do.
Here, I'll pause this and let you do that. All right, we're back on. Okay, so you found the pin, Fia. What do you show Relea as she's holding them, or?
Yeah, I just show her. Like, what do you think this means?
That roll, was that a knowledge local check or knowledge
yeah.
history check?
Yeah.
That you had a local or history?
History.
Okay. You remember that the pin itself is the pin of the Royal House of Daggerfall, given only to close friends and close family members of the regent at the time.
She slam him up against the wall a little bit. How'd you get this?
That's not your concern how I got that.
It is today.
You want to take up anything, you take it up with the regent's left hand.
So the regent knows about you.
I didn't say that anyway.
Sure you did.
He looks at you again and tries to reach behind his back for another weapon of some kind.
I wouldn't.
He doesn't listen to you anymore. Your grip's starting to fail a little bit on him. And he reaches behind and grabs a dagger, but instead of going to you, he aims it at himself and just thrusts.
Can I make a reflex save to catch it?
You can.
Cool. I love it when they try to do stupid things.
I
Don't roll a 1.
Stupid. I don't roll a 1.
He's really gonna hope he doesn't live through this.
Lily.
He fails. You fail at that. He succeeds in stabbing himself in the neck and dies.
We could always take it to the regent before we leave and try to get some answers, or someone around the regent.
No. If the regent handed it to him knowing his lackey's dead isn't going to be a good thing.
No, not when we have
Who
to go.
Who says he doesn't know that he's dead?
Doesn't matter.
We
the fact
have
that we
his
know
pin.
put us into trouble.
We can have him tied up somewhere, for all he knows.
Well, for now, let's let this one lie.
Yeah, you're talking about blackmailing
have-
the leader, the hierarchy of the city.
Yes,
That's-
let's take these pins and take this knowledge. However, we do
Now,
have
I have a
one
question.
Yeah.
Is the room like empty, or is there anything like laying about the room that we can grab or anything like that?
The room is empty. Hold on, quick question before we go. Allison, that one that you rolled earlier, what was that for?
the intimidation, which didn't work, because otherwise he would have answered my questions.
Yeah. Okay, good. I was just making sure about that. Like, did I just
Yeah, because trust me, if I hadn't rolled a natural one, I would have been like, he better be damn well answering these things. But I rolled a natural one. Him killing himself was perfectly acceptable. Perfectly acceptable. This is how I expected it to go with a natural 1 on intimidation.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of you, Jabba. Oh well, fuck.
The room in itself is empty, so you can loot the room if you wish, please.
But you just said it was empty.
Yeah.
Like, she was meaning like what kind of items that we could possibly pick up and loot.
Yes, okay.
Because apparently we've taken care of the people.
Yeah. So you see various weapons and racks around there. The room itself is very dimly lit, so it's very hard to actually see. If our sorceress would care to help out with this.
With what, my burning hands?
Well, you do have a flare spell if you want to try and light it.
I do.
Oh, okay, hold on. Relea is doing a call object locate treasure. So go ahead and roll for that, or do you not roll for that?
It just doesn't have to be a natural 1, so I'll do this. You just tell me how good it was from that.
Okay. You
Oh.
locate a
It's 7 plus 5, so.
12. You see two things. The first thing, I'm guessing this is just a light. It's a light glow. A massive glow from underneath his desk, the table that was tipped over. It's underneath it, so you have to do what you will with that. It's a massive glow there. Well, the table's tipped over, so it's underneath the tipped over table.
I gotta go move the table.
No, and probably punch through something.
Okay.
Not hard for you, probably. On top of that, you also see three other things lying through the room. 3 blades glow to you specifically, as well as as you're doing this, you see also a runic staff with runes on it as well.
I'm assuming most of that is in direct view, so the only object is the one that's hidden, so I'll go for that one. They can find the not hidden stuff.
Okay. You don't roll the hit, but I'm guessing roll punching damage 1d4 on the wood. You break the wood, and you're lucky you didn't break the world.
Oops, there goes that other earthquake. I shouldn't do that.
The cataclysm has returned. No, so you succeed in breaking through the floor, and under the floor, you see a large chest, and I mean large chest. So we're thinking this is probably 4 or 5 months worth of a stash. I'm guessing you pull the chest out.
I squee and sit. Actually, no, hold on. Let me do this. This is for my knowledge. No one knows. Yeah, I squee and sit on the box.
That's horrible.
And seem to be guarding the box.
Okay.
Do you squeal loud enough for us all to hear?
Probably. They're a happy elf.
Then I definitely look over, I'm like, the heck?
Just look up. This one's mine.
Okay. I won't mess with you with that one. You know.
I just want the staff. I don't care.
Well, you don't know about the staff. Remember that.
Oh, that's right.
You guys have to look for everything. I know where everything's at, but I took the thing that was hidden. You guys get to play with the objects that are out in the open.
Oh, yeah.
I trusted your ability to look.
Okay, we're going to do, give me 1 second here, a small search. Fia and Liliane roll a search check.
Plus what? We don't have anything, maybe?
No search, just roll a search check. Just roll a d20.
Select bonus.
That really sucks.
Okay, Tiffany, you find nothing. Fia, you find 2 things. And I find nothing. Sorry?
I said, where's my 20s at?
Actually, no, I find one thing. So, okay, so what happens is let's see, 3. Give me 1 second here. Okay, roll a d4. Roll 2 d4s, Mariah.
So okay, so / roll 2d4?
Yep.
Okay, let's make sure there's a space in between there.
Okay, as you're searching through the room, Mariah, you find one of the blades and the staff.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tiffany.
Man.
You can always hand it off to the person and be like, here you go.
Okay, so we're gonna add on. And I managed, since I do find one thing, I managed to find one of the other blades. Tiffany, I'm guessing, Fia, you gave the staff to Tiffany?
First, I inspect it to see if, if it can be used by anybody in particular of the party.
You feel an aura coming from the staff, but you don't feel connected to that in any way. You also, it feels like it's an affront to you as a person. Like it's the wrong thing to do.
So I just kind of pass the staff down to my sister first to see if she, can use it.
Tiffany, as you grab it, you feel a warmth in your fingers from the staff. And you
Bad
feel
warmth or
good warmth. Like you're much more connected to the staff. This is basically saying that you're it's an arcane staff.
Okay, making sure it's like
That's all it is.
I'm on fire! Runs out the building.
So this staff actually is going. It's a staff of. It's actually do you want to identify or at least attempt to identify the staff anyway?
Yeah.
Roll a knowledge magic check. Just roll a d20. D20 plus. Let's see.
For intellect.
Do you have
So +1?
knowledge arcana? Actually, +2. +2 knowledge arcana.
+2?
Yeah, +2.
Technically, it should be a spellcraft check, I think.
Her knowledge arcana would be more helpful, honestly.
Hi, small child. Don't get your foot
You realize this is a staff, an arcane staff of an elfin wizard that you don't remember the name of from a long while ago, but it has somehow ended up in his stash. You called it Decralale. From the olden times, the staff will give you +3 intelligence bonus when equipped.
Okay.
Also, now, Fia, you can equip swords, right? Or no? In fact, I actually think you are equipped with a sword.
I didn't pick up anything.
You picked up two things. You picked up the staff and another sword. You picked up two things.
I was talking about I didn't pick up a sword before.
Oh, okay.
So I currently don't have anything.
Okay.
I didn't go get a staff from the armory.
Okay. Did you want to equip the sword, or did you want to hold on to it for later uses?
I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay. I myself also hold on to my sword for later. I don't need to use it. So, Reliad, are you going to continue guarding the chest, or are you going to open it and look inside?
I guess I'll look inside now. Now that I've determined my dominance, open the box, and then use my box, I will now open my box. Because it's fine.
Box! You look inside, and you see a massive collection of gold inside the chest. In fact, you're going to add to your collection, I'm guessing you're taking all the money for yourself. 3,000.
Besides, it's not going to go back into the tavern anyway, because that thing is a dump.
Yeah, probably. You see 3,000 gold in there, plus one other thing, which is a good thing you actually kept it. You see an old pendant with the exact same inscription, same seal as the pin that you took off.
So it's a royal family.
It's a royal family pin. Royal family necklace. On top of that, also, you see something else that you do not recognize and you won't recognize for a while. It's a cross set of daggers with a skull on it. So we see those. That is everything actually in this room. Bartleby Jack is dead. So, at this point, then Delane looks at you and says, "Do we go on the mission now, or are we? What's the plan?"
Well, we could still go on the mission, but then, before handing said kidnapped daughter over, we try to get some information out of him first.
Sounds good. We use a kid as a ransom. Why not?
Okay, so he pulls out a map and he says, the camp in itself was supposed to be in the east of the city. So, is that where you're heading out to? East of the city? Okay.
I would like to leave a note to inform anyone who comes there to see their new master at the Dragon Knuckle.
Oh, so you're going to run the protection ring now, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I may not run it as he would, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Whoopsie. All right.
I'm
So,
not good. I don't have to play by all the rules.
okay. So, we've moved through the city, and now we are outside. Yeah, it moved us. This is the path in itself. As you leave the city, you see rolling hills, and to the north, which is on our left, you see a forested area. Looking down at your maps, you see that this area here is where it was marked for the camp from previous relay last night. You leave, and you see, as you're leaving, Fia, you turn around, and you see massive green banners saying Happy Green Day for this stuff. So it's St. Patty's Day for our town. As you look there, you see, Lillianne, do a perception check.
D20.
D20, yep. Roll a D20 for perception.
Oh,
You see nothing.
I
Okay.
see.
Here's something that you see here, but you don't see it.
You see nothing. You keep moving along. You are now 3 squares ahead, 4 squares now. And all of a sudden, Riley, do a listen check. I think D20 plus, I think your listen modifier.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm a slow person.
We know.
Oh, she hears something.
Oh! All of a sudden, you hear the footsteps. You hear 4 sets of footsteps coming quietly towards you. But they sound to you like massively beating hearts right in your ears, coming directly from the forested area, and they come right next. They're roughly 40 feet away.
I just kind of whisper loud enough for my party to hear, but get behind me.
I get behind her.
Dan Delaney also does. Do you listen?
Oh. Lillianne kind of like stops for a moment and is confused, but does what is told. She is not about to know.
I
Okay.
draw my blade facing the direction of said noise.
Said noise all of a sudden pops out of the hill of the hill itself, from an underground area. And immediately you start recognizing these are resistance members in the same garb as last night. Red sashes across the waist, black leather armor, and hoods. 4 of them in front of you. Actually coming now at this point, since you heard them, head on. There's no other option they have. So, I'm just going to do this. Roll for... we're going to re-roll for initiative. Allison, you're going to get a +5 for your initiative because you know exactly where they are.
So everyone is just normal.
Yeah, roll for initiative. Okay, so...
Just a D20.
Yeah, roll D20 for initiative.
Woo!
Oops,
that was my phone.
Sounds like someone got too excited and fell over.
Oh, look. Oh, poor Tiff.
Roll right now for surprise attack.
All of us?
Me?
Just Tiffy.
Wait, is that D20 still?
Yeah, just roll a D20. You're rolling for a surprise hit.
17.
Roll a... Let's see here, because I have to look at your spell sheet for a second for this. Because you're about to do something cool.
Woo! I like cool.
Poor the idiot.
Let's see. Where's her spells go? They're on here, I know this.
Unless I sent you the wrong one. I hope not.
I think you might have. I thought I saw spells though earlier.
Yes. I have Burning Hands and Disguise Self.
Yeah, they're not in the list. Okay. You're supposed to have more than that though. I think because it's saying spells.
It only let me put 2 on here. It won't let me put anything else.
Okay.
Because they're both level 1 spells.
What about level 0s?
It won't let me add any level. Oh, okay. Well, now it's gonna make me look like a liar. It wouldn't let me add any 0s. Now it's letting me add when I clicked on 1. Oops.
Okay. Let's see here.
Bad Kitty.
So I'm gonna fix that when we're not in the middle of battle.
Yeah. I'll just do it this way. Roll. Hold on. Burning Hands is a D4.
It's goldfish. Like a goldfish.
Okay. Work, you book. Work. Roll. 1d4.
That is not how you spell roll, guys.
Sure.
Okay. Actually, I should have said D4 plus 1, but no, never mind. That was just D4. Okay, so you do 3 damage to the one on you. As you're standing behind Relea, you bend low and throw your hands out, and for whatever reason, you don't know what entirely has possessed you to do this, but you do this. We're gonna explain all that later as the story goes along. But something has possessed you to do this. Your burning hands, normally a 15-foot range, suddenly has decided to throw a small fireball out and strike one of these resistance members in the face, doing 3 damage. Doing the 3 damage. So you're starting off on a good foot.
Woohoo!
Okay, so with that, I need to roll actually my initiative now.
I'm feeling old Gandalf. Thou shalt not pass and touch my little ones.
Okay, so you've done that. You've done that now. I'm actually last in the turn order. So now that that's happened, Tiffany, you are up first actually. But yeah, you're up first actually, Tiffany. So go ahead and. Do you wish to just hold defense behind Relea for a second?
How many guys are there again?
There's 4.
Okay, I don't necessarily stay behind her. I kind of stand to the side of her. But as for making a move, no.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. You stand aside. Your hands are still on fire, because of the previous spell.
No.
Yeah, your hands are still on fire because of the previous spell. Okay.
You want to give me a high five?
So,
This one.
Relea, it's your turn.
Yay.
You're looking at 4 rogues. They are all in close formation. And they're about... if you are right here... In fact, we'll paint this out, draw a shape. Party itself is right here. The rogues themselves are right about here. So you should be able to cover that distance, I'm guessing. You're right?
Oh, yeah, I can cover that distance.
Yeah.
How best to handle this? Do you want under the desk? Okay. Here. There you go. Into the little dungeon, small troll. Oh, no, you really just want that one. What should mommy do? I'm glad to know. You have no idea what to do. You're an awful adventurer. Well, well, I guess handle that. It's a lot of people. Are these rogues heavily armored from the looks? That was my sock.
Leather armor. It's medium hide armor actually. So no, technically not.
All right, let's go on in there, and I will fill the gap. And oh, that's my leg. You're twisting off. Take the sock. Don't take the whole foot.
Darn, that's the fun part.
There you go. You've stolen my sock. You little sock troll. Are you gonna put it underneath in your cave? Put it in your cave. Put the sock in your cave. So that Mom can find them later. There's 4 of them, you said? Yeah.
Yep.
I guess I'll just head on over there. And, yeah. Yeah, we'll do a cleave. We'll try to cleave this. So, yeah, we're gonna 4 of them. So,
Yep, 4 of 'em.
for shits and giggles, we're just gonna do whoever's closest to me first. I'm gonna punch him in the face, whoever that happens to be. You know,
if you're
sorry.
moving forward, Rogue 2 would be in the face, but they are close enough to cleave.
Yeah. Well, I gotta kill the other one first.
Ah.
So, you, Rogue 2,
Yes.
we're going to swing to strike him. Swing to strike.
Well, technically you do hit.
Okay. And then doing damage with my longsword.
However, for the movement cost, instead of doing your full strength bonus, just do half that.
Okay, usually I just get to not swing as much, but that works too.
Okay. He's close. He's not dead yet, but he's staggering.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my second move, because I can't use my third, but I can use my second. Although I do need to roll the hit again. It hits,
Oh yeah, that cleave hits.
and then roll. And I'm assuming I'm still having my attack, so another 9.
Okay, because of the fact that they're, you know, close enough for cleaving, but the armor, it will stop that, so actually you're gonna do 6 damage with that.
I'm not cleaving.
Oh, you're not? You're
No, I can't. You have to kill him
Oh, for
in
cleave?
order to take the extra swing.
Oh, okay, alright. Sorry about that.
I get my 2 swings, technically 3, but you said I can't do 3, so I did my 2.
Okay.
And if it kills him, I could in theory take another, but I'm out of swings regardless.
Well, Rogue 2 is now dead.
Smash.
You've walked forward through this, swinging your sword, doing little arcs with it, as he tries to move through the first swing, but you slice him straight across the chest. He staggers backward, blood slightly gushing from there, as then you swing one more time, going straight into his shoulder cavity, and he drops. And so now, Allie, you are...
Done.
You're done, and you're right here. Okay. I know this is the crudest way to do it, but hey, it works. So, let's see. Your initiative was that. Okay, so now it's their turn. It's Rogue... actually, just Rogue 1 gets to attack. For the moment, because you killed Rogue 2.
Silly Rogue 2.
Rogue
Sure
2...
is better than the front Rogue 2. First man always dies.
It really does. He decides, since you're the closest one, Relea, to attack with his daggers. Ah! Roll D20. He does not hit the first one. I can type well, guy.
Nope. Still not
Nothing?
high enough.
Not high enough? Okay, so he...
Actually, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do any of them, just to save you on math, do any of them have a bonus to their attack?
No, they don't.
Then just roll if it's not a natural 20, just move on.
Okay, yeah, that's... he swings wildly with both attacks and flies past you, so now there's only 2 in front of you and 1 behind, actually. So you're surrounded. So next person in that order is going to be actually Thea. So you're right now back on the path here. Relia is surrounded. What is your action there?
I'm going to try to attack somebody.
Okay.
It isn't so surrounded anymore.
Okay. So this closest person right here.
Right where?
Good girl.
This one right here.
Good girl.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You move forward. You're still just using your fists,
Do you need more goldfish?
or do you want to try and equip the sword in your bag?
I want to try to put sword back.
We're getting sausage for dinner.
Okay. Sword itself. For you,
Bring him here.
if I remember correctly, hold on.
Well,
Druids.
Okay. Bring me little bumblebee top.
Let's see here. Druids actually
Little bumblebee.
should be able to use a sword. Well, simple weapons. Yeah, you have simple weapon proficiency. You find it's just a simple sword with a +1 strength bonus. That's what I'm going to say it for easy enough access right now. You're going to roll for hit on that.
Okay, so there's no bonus.
It's a strength bonus, so it actually will be a bonus to damage if you manage to hit.
Okay, do you want me to put my base on that too? I don't have it, so...
You have no base attack bonus. So just roll for hit. You hit. That's actually you do hit them. Simple sword is 1d8.
Long sword, short sword.
Sorry?
Is it long or short?
It's a short sword. Or is it
1d6.
1d6? Okay. Do 1d6 then. And there's no... You won't have a... Okay, so you do 2 damage to... That's rogue 4. Okay, you do that. Next is going to be... that's rogue 3. Rogue 4 actually attacks after you. So rogue 4, now that you've... After you charge forward, moving right behind him and slicing him right across the back, turns around with both of his daggers, and he's going to attack you, Fia.
Okay.
Okay, so he has 2 daggers. I can still type, guys. I swear. What's your armor class, Fia?
Armor class?
Yeah, what's your AC?
Or armor bonus?
It's gonna be your armor class. 12, I'm seeing on yours.
Yeah.
He hits with both of them. So, since he hits with both of them, we're going to do this twice. Roll 1d4 times. Okay. He turns around very quickly, twirling his daggers for a minute, and slices at you twice, hitting you across the arms 2 times.
You eating kicks?
You are down to 1 health. You're hurting.
Yeah,
You're hurting.
is there anything that I can do to maybe heal myself? Because I do have healing abilities. Am I able to do that right now?
Next round.
Yeah, it's gonna be next round, yeah.
Okay.
At which point, let's see, it should be, definitely not me. Okay, we're just gonna roll this for posterity's sake, since, the other rogue 3, who has not attacked yet, is going to try and roll. He doesn't hit. Okay, so now it's my turn. With Danthilin, I actually roll up, and I do Cure Light Wounds on Euphia.
Okay.
So you're up to 2.
Yes.
My hands glow green. I touch on your shoulders, and suddenly one of your wounds slightly heals up, slightly seals up. Okay, back to Lillian. It's your turn now for attack. You have to be right around Relea to actually attack one of them. However, there is 2 people behind this one in front of the entire party. So Rogue 4 essentially is the one that's. Do you move forward to try and attack with this one with burning hands?
Yep. Kinda gonna got to.
Okay. You move forward, roll to hit.
Okay.
Quickly you do hit. Touch AC. Yep, you do hit, actually. You do hit touch AC. Roll for damage on that. It's a 1d4.
Oops. I can't spell. There we go.
Okay, 2 damage. Well.
It's like half.
He's getting closer. Okay, now it's down to Relay again. He actually, your hands, you push them forward, you almost grip onto his chest, and your hands start burning right through the leather. It gets increasingly hot. He screams out in pain, and he falls to one knee. All right, Relea, time for mop up.
Oh, we're not doing those circles. I'm sorry.
No wax on, wax off. Nope.
Did you have to dump the kicks all over the floor? Can you pick them up?
At least she's honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, gotta look at your honesty, right? Okay.
Okay, so.
So I've got the 2 in front of me, right? And
one
Liliana
behind,
just.
and one behind you, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take care of the one that I was already engaged with. I shall move to strike.
Okay. So you're gonna move to strike with the sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
But else would I have to attack? I mean, I guess I could in theory punch him in the face, but.
That hits. Like, we almost don't need to roll for your hit because at this point it's more than likely.
I could, in theory, roll on 1, and then it would be bad.
True. Oh yes, it would be. Oh no, I would hate for you to roll a 1. Okay. You slice with your sword for this, and you pretty much cut clean through him. So he's actually dead. So there's only one in front of you now and one behind you. You're doing cleave?
Yeah. I got 4 swings to go, so.
Cleave successful.
Oops.
What the world was that?
Equals D8. That's because, so apparently if you put an equal, not a plus sign, it does that. Did you know that? Now you know.
I did not know that, actually.
16 damage on that one.
Rogue 3 is also dead.
No.
That was a one-shot. And I'm guessing now you're striking
I'm just going to whip around and do D20 plus 19.
Successful hit.
Ow, Lily.
Don't make me hungry.
I'm sure you don't want to eat what I'm eating, I'm going to be honest.
12. So the one that, Thea there.
Basically, when I said mop up, I meant it. Thea, you lucked out. Relea grabs her sword, like, after pulling her sword from the first one that she killed. She reaches through and slices again through the guy on her left. Slices clean through him, and the man just drops straight to the ground. She then whips around, again, throwing the sword through another person, who also drops. and then whips around again as he's about to stab Fia with his one dagger, and stabs him straight through the chest. She pulls out, and all the bodies drop fully to the ground, and there's silence for a second.
I'd stand there and wipe off the blade. Right. Shall we carry on?
I'm just standing there like wide-eyed, you know, with my wound still, and I'm just like, I could have died. I am forever in your debt.
Noticing my companion's wounds, I kind of bark. Cleric, put her back together.
Our cleric's not here.
Where's the cleric? That's right, the cleric is gone!
Oh,
The cleric is gone. Why is all the rum gone? Because the cleric drank it and left.
here's my wound spell that I can use if I can use that really quick.
Yeah, you can.
You
We're not in
can.
combat.
Okay.
Okay.
In fact, we can heal her up pretty much to full, can't we, with that? Like, since we're not in combat?
Yeah, I mean, in theory, we could just chill until she's not, you know, in pain.
Yeah.
Good, I can put my spells in. Woo!
Roll a d10, Mariah, for this.
Cereal.
Did something wrong.
Yeah, that too, d10.
I did a 2 instead of a D.
Okay.
Therefore, she heals herself up to max automatically. With
Well,
a
actually, give yourself an extra 3 hit points for health. It's a percent dice. That's what I was basically making you roll. If she got over 50% out, the spell that she was gonna do heals 3 instead of 1.
What, 5 now? Since I had 2 before?
Yeah, you're at 5 now.
Yay.
Your hands, as you're trying to heal yourself, your hands glow, and all of a sudden you feel your magic just embrace you more and heals you further than you expected. Okay, so you're moving further along. Let's see, clear the ground. Ooh. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Or, yeah, where's the eraser tool?
I ate it. I was hungry. But then I put it in my box.
And it's in my box. So, I added the spells already, just so you know.
Okay. You move further along the path, and you start to get right to the start of this path here. And as you're moving forward, you start to see the path is not only dug out a bit, but there are certain other areas that you can actually hide other places in. So, Danthalin looks at the path and says, "I think we're in for a problem." Can you hear anything there, Relea?
No, but my gut tells me don't take the path.
Can I try something?
Sure.
Maybe, if I, try to charm an animal or claim an animal, will that help me be used in combat, depending on the animal?
I mean, in theory, if you, like, made love with a squirrel, it could go check out the place for us.
This is true.
Cause, I have a couple abilities for that. I was wondering if I could do that really quick before we actually try to go anywhere more dangerous.
Yeah, okay, so you see around you there's a couple birds flying through, as well as some squirrels, smaller animals that come through. Which one do you wish to do?
We can use a bird to scout.
Okay, do a check for a bird call, D20. The birds rapidly ignore you.
Never mind then.
Do you wish to try a different animal, just in case?
Yeah, we'll try another animal.
Okay, a squirrel kind of nears your foot and kind of sees a nut on the ground. Do you wish to try and use this one?
Yes.
Okay, since he's close by, just do a reflex save.
Let me see how much.
You're doing a reflex save with a squirrel. It shouldn't be too much.
Okay, just
Did you ever try catching a squirrel?
Good point. Good point.
just a D20.
That's
Yeah.
little buggers.
D20 plus 2.
Nice.
You
it's
catch
22.
the hell out of the squirrel.
Okay.
It's like Ellie in the box all over again. Mine.
My squirrel, it's mine.
As you grab the squirrel from the ground, you squee loudly and do a backflip. And with the success, actually, you immediately charm the squirrel.
Okay.
Okay. So you send him forward and up to the path.
Mhm.
As he goes along the path, he starts scampering side to side, up and down. As he goes by, he starts seeing little other encampments. He actually sees 3 of them, with 4 people apiece. The last one, which is the third one, he sees much more, and he sees a familiar woman with with leather armor and everything else in front of you. On top of that, he also sees, as he's going through, there's too much brush cover to actually move through, so the path is your only option.
Okay.
I hate when they do that. You must take the path. The path isn't set for you. Well, fuck you.
You're lucky I didn't say there's an invisible wall that you can't penetrate. Video game logic. Yeah.
House. Why did you put it behind
You
the big
walk
wall?
forward and walk into something you cannot see.
Okay,
Like a
so
fish tank.
the squirrel has returned to you. And in fact, if I think for looking for my spells for a second, that's not the right window. That's the window. Since I have it in my spells, I choose to do enlarge animal, so he might help you.
Mutant squirrel.
I'm sorry, but I am just like picturing a small creature mounted on a dire squirrel, just like to battle.
So how big is this squirrel now?
The squirrel is roughly the size from your knee down.
That's one big squirrel.
That's a big squirrel.
Big puffy creature. See, that's how Druid scouted. I would have just picked the squirrel up and chucked it like a football. If it came back, I would have noticed there was people.
So, since this squirrel is now enlarged and charmed, if we can use it in attack, how much could he attack?
I imagine a D4.
Yeah, the bite, it's a D4 it has to hit armor class, so
Okay.
it can use to attack with D4 damage. So
Okay.
continue on the path.
Yeah, and then I just be all excited and happy about my big mutant squirrel. I'm gonna call him Dr. Fluffy.
Ah, wrong one. Damn you, Windows 8 and doing stupid.
Okay, while we're walking to wherever we're going, I'll have to be right back. Small child needs me.
Okay, so, we'll just, okay.
Dire squirrel is a small creature.
Squirrel will also attack on your turn, Fia.
Okay.
So, okay.
He has on average 5 health.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what was that?
5 health.
5.
His
Yeah.
armor class is 16.
And you said his attack was 5?
It's 1d4.
1d4.
Really only a bite. I wouldn't try to see a squirrel try and scratch. Okay, so as you're walking up the path, you all of a sudden, 4 guys, again, you start to see in the first encampment. In the first encampment, you see 3 guys in front of you. You're now right here.
Where are you going? You don't know? No, we can't go down tonight. They're not at the house.
There's 3 guys in front of you now.
And it's not gonna be home. Ours.
We're gonna roll their initiatives, see where they fit in, and then do that 2 more times.
Where is your ball?
Oh, one of them's really strong.
Oh, this is just their initiative. So we're going to do Allie. 3, and then. Okay. So, Allie, it's your turn. Since they haven't noticed you yet. So, do you want to try and sneak?
No, I'm going to do what all good fighters do.
Just charge right in and plow through, right?
Get their attention. I'm here to keep the squishies alive.
Okay, so you yell, or what do you decide to do? How do
I'm
you do
gonna
this?
charge in and kind of do a little. There's a grain of sand or something to get their attention, so they.
Okay, charging attack.
Yeah.
Charging attack. That takes a penalty, doesn't it, in some kind of way?
No, it's called a bull rush.
Yeah.
I can do the roll for you. Hold on.
Alrighty. I knew it was something. I forgot what it was. It's been a while since.
Yeah, you're fine. There you go. My bull rush. I'm not gonna be able to hit whatever the fuck it is.
You run past one of them, and bull rush means that they actually get attack of opportunity on you, don't they?
Yeah.
If they fail.
If they hit me.
Attack
Just
of
see if
op-
they get.
and that actually negates our armor class, doesn't it? Attack of opportunity.
You can't negate my armor class.
Okay. We're just gonna see this. All 3 of them roll.
You're
3.
right. It would something like that would put me at a flat foot, but my flat foot is still the one that you have.
Actually, I don't have your flat foot.
Same thing as my base.
Okay.
26, 26, and 8.
Ah! They miss. they all miss. Okay, so Rylea is surrounded, and let's see. That was all 3 of them attack of opportunity. They missed from that, and basically you're watching these 4 fight in the middle of the camp. Fia, it's your turn.
I'm going to send my mutant squirrel to attack.
Okay, roll your mutant squirrel's hit.
It's technically a dire
The
squirrel.
1d4.
No, you need to roll for hit first. Does he successfully hit? He does not. He misses.
Hold on, let me see if he has a...
Huh?
Since he's done attacking and he missed.
Do you want to go in as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna use another one of my spells.
You okay?
Since I have entangle on here, so I'm gonna try to entangle them.
Okay. So entangle?
Yes. I'm not gonna try to like rush or anything where I'm at because I don't want to die. Because I don't have very much health left still.
You know what? We're gonna do a roll chance. Roll a percent dice. Roll a d10.
You're being poop.
Okay, so let's see. You entangle the one furthest away from you on the other side of Relea.
Okay.
Okay, so after that, since they all took attack opportunities, it's my turn. I go in, and with my staff, I decide quarterstaff. Let's see. Roll d20. I miss. Okay. Now we're at Lillian's turn. You're seeing Fia and me attacking 3 other enemies, and Relea is once again surrounded. Another, just her and surroundings, and it just kind of happens.
Okay, who's closer to me, Relea or my sister and you?
Fia and me is closer to you.
Okay.
And there's
Quick question.
and there's one
The
between.
spells.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
the spells that I added in, are they fine to use, or do I still just have Disguise Self and Burning Hands?
We can go ahead and use them this time. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to think for a moment. Hold on.
The small one says no.
Well, of course, I'm going to, if I can, I'm going to equip my staff because it gives me,
I already assume your staff was equipped for that one, so...
Okay, just kidding. I was trying to, kill time. I'm gonna do, Acid Splash, but, I'm going to go and aim for, or move closer to Allie.
Okay, do you move between me and, Fia?
Can I without getting attacked? Or do I have to fight?
We're on the outside. Essentially, it's me and Fia are standing between you and the last guy. It's you and then 20 feet, me and Fia, guy in front of us, Relia, and then 2 guys in front of Relia. That's sort of where you're at right now. So you can move between us and not get attacked.
Okay.
Which is kind of my suggestion, because if you miss with this damn spell, it's will saves for us.
Then yeah, I'm gonna listen to the GM.
Okay, so you move between us and you do acid splash.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 missile of acid. Okay. Roll to hit.
One. Hold on. There we go.
Screwed up. That one down.
Yeah.
Roll the crit. That's acid splash. Actually,
D3.
actually, no. You're gonna roll another. Roll 20. Roll a d20 again.
Roll a D20. Okay.
Yeah. Roll for crit, because acid splash also does have a crit.
Woo!
Yeah, it looks like you definitely crit the shit out of that guy.
I crit so hard, I crit my crit.
Roll a d6.
Woo! I'm not doing anything, guys. I have to make that clear. I'm not doing anything.
Dice are loaded. Dice are loaded.
Or definitely loaded. Just throwing it out there. I vote we go to physical dice and we have to show it on camera because hers are loaded.
I have physical dice. I can go do that. No, actually, I might jinx myself. I might start rolling once.
Relea, you're about to be surprised.
Okay,
your
entire
entire
and casting fire is gonna scare the shit out of me anyway.
So here's what happens. Here's the whole thing. You walk forward calmly as your hands start to glow green. Suddenly, the green engulfs your entire body. You push me and Fia out of the way, and Leah turns to you as you're glowing green, and then throw this one single orb of green acid at the first guy. It smacks him in the face, melting his entire face off, and then splits and hits the other 2. All 3 of them get hit by this. Drop to the floor, drop to the ground, immediately dead.
Holy crap, Batman.
I didn't think we'd hit the stun dice yet. Apparently not.
So, Lillian just stands there with a cheeky smile like, yeah, did it again, guys.
I roll my eyes at my sister.
Do we continue up towards the path?
Well, yeah.
At this point, you're kind of... I cast Cure Light Wounds on Fia one more time. You get one more point of health back. We continue up the path. We get to the second encampment, and there are 4 guys there. So let's do this real quick after that nonsense.
Come on. I heard the thunder. I know what you want. Come on.
Okay, well, that got interesting. I didn't even have to track health for that. That was kind of actually cool. Thank you. We're gonna start with Allie. Relia's attack is first.
Lily. Hey. Don't meow at me. Get down.
So, are we just like walking towards them, or?
You're walking towards them again. The camp is between you. We're further up the path now. They've heard the commotion and they're actually at the ready.
So much for
That's what happens when
surprise.
you throw acid balls at people.
Hmm.
They snarkily say at my sister.
I could have let them kill you.
I said, stop, not the time. So there's 4 people there, and they're ready right at you.
I'm actually gonna stand. I'm gonna just kind of once we get where we're going to be at combat, I'm just gonna stop and let them come to me this time.
Okay. So basically you call their mother's chickens and hope to God they run at you.
Yeah. Well, no, one of them's a chicken, the other one's just a chicken. You know.
Okay, so essentially, since their roles were like that, all 4 of them charge.
We'll go Ellie again.
Well, all 4 of them charge the party because you're all together. What's the bull rush roll? Or can
It's just your D20.
Sorry?
It was the D20 plus your. I gave a +2 for my stability.
Okay, we're just gonna roll 40-20s again because they're all charging. There's no surprise because they're ready, but they didn't exactly get entirely ready.
Everything but the 2 probably would be okay.
It's the party, so it's kind of engaging all of us at one time. Fia, roll a d4. Lillian, also roll a d4. Okay, I'm gonna take 1. He does not hit me. I miss. Fia, what's your AC? 12, and you roll. Okay, he did. Lillian, AC. Lillian, he hits with 1 dagger since he's charging.
Of course he does.
But you will be able to counter if you wish.
Yes.
Okay, so he rolls 1d4. As he charges you, he's running forward, and he's the only one that hits, mind you.
Can I have my character sheet back? Thank you. Would you like the color, honey?
Yeah.
He
You
runs forward,
lifted the
and
guard pin?
as he's running through, he's the only one who actually manages to break through the line. He slices you across the arm, gets pretty deep of a wound and does 4 damage to you. However, since he's still close and stopped, you can do a counter with one of your spells if you wish.
Yeah, I want to hit him with burning hands.
Okay, roll a d20 for hits.
Would you like the color on that?
Yeah, +2 for his. Okay, you actually you managed to do that since I added the +2 because of him being off balance. So actually, no, that'd be flat-footed. So yeah, you actually succeed. Roll a d4 for that.
Oh!
Well, that's just damage. It's not bad. Okay, so since we do this attack, You do 1 damage to him. He slices you across the arm, but you grab his hands and you burn his wrists. He drops the 1 dagger, so he's down to 1 hand, and you do 1 damage. Okay. That was all their attacks. Thea's up next. Are we using Mutant Squirrel?
Yeah, I want to send him out. Go,
Okay.
Mutant Squirrel.
Roll for a Mutant Squirrel's attack.
Just a D20 for right now.
Yeah, just a D20.
I'm gonna keep asking until I get it right. I don't have to do anything.
No, Mutant Squirrel misses. And I'm guessing you're gonna punch somebody since they're now all in the party.
I'm actually probably going to use, if my paper does not be douche, I'm gonna use Magic Feint again. I'm gonna, punch him in the face.
Okay. You use Magic Feint again, so you're gonna roll a D20 for hit. Fist is actually crit on 18, isn't it?
What?
If you're doing a standard fist punch attack, it's a crit on 18.
Yeah, I think so.
Roll for crit.
I don't know.
Another D20.
Yeah, another D20.
The system you've been using, yes, I'd say so.
Yeah. Okay, you fail with the crit. Roll a D4 plus 1 for damage, since that's what magic fist weapon is. A D4 plus 1 for the damage, because of Magic Fang.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. You throw your fist forward, and you punch him square in the jaw, and you see the actual fang appear from your hand. You do 3 damage to him. Okay, it's my turn with this, actually, since that resolved. Let's see. I decide I can have the staff, yes. But I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna do hit with my staff again, since there's no actual spell. I didn't actually give myself any offensive spells. It was all healing for a little bit. So I'm going to attack with the with my staff, which is... I do not hit. Hey, it could have been worse, right? All right.
Could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse. Yeah, we're in the middle of the party. I could have done a whole lot worse. All right, so we do that. Next, it's I swing wildly with my staff, missing everybody. I basically like dance in the middle of the party. Okay, it's Tiffany's turn. What's your attack going to be?
Let's see. Well,
You're close enough for Burning Hands again, or you can do... Yeah, you can do a number of things.
I might as well just keep going with what I'm winning, with Burning Hands. Let's just...
Let's be frank, you won with Acid Splash.
Well, okay. Maybe I should do acid. You know what? I'm gonna do acid splash.
Alright, roll for hit. And it better not be obnoxious like last time.
Use fire, please.
Okay, roll for damage. I'm guessing you're attacking the one who you still have a grip on with Burning Hands?
Yeah, the one who cut me.
Okay.
The one that cut me.
It's 1d, the same damage. Hold on.
D4?
Yeah, I think it's a D4. I just had it up. Acid Splash. Come on. D3 damage. Not D4. D3.
I have the rule book up. I could have helped you.
I have it too. I'm doing like 80 different things right now.
Well, you should have been doing 79, so you can do my 80th thing.
Alright, you do 1 damage to that.
I'm doing fantastic with damage, guys.
You really are.
Last 2, I got 1.
Yep. Okay, so now it's Relaya's turn. We're basically everyone's in range. So you can have some fun. Okay. I'm guessing you're gonna attack.
Yep. First one in front of me, just right to left.
Okay, so that's Rogue 4. Rogue 4 immediately dies. All right, that's the. All right, first 2 rogues are dead. Basically, you seen them attacking the party in itself, charging forward, and very quickly you take your sword, jab it through both of the first 2, and now there's only 2 left to do. Whoa! That was your hit. That was your hit.
Nope, but I didn't get the
No crit.
extra.
Do you call cleave? They're in range.
Yeah. Those the last 2 were for cleave. Once it dies, assume I'm cleaving.
You cleave both of this, so your cleave succeeds.
So the first one died, the second one died. So the second one did die, the second one I hit.
Well, you haven't done damage to the second.
Yes.
Well, hold on. Wait. Hold on. You've rolled 1 attack, 1 hit damage, hit damage. So you're rolling the third time
I did the 16 to the first one, which killed it. I rolled to hit the other one, which I rolled 31, and I did 14. Did 14 kill the second dude?
Okay, so you're rolling. So this damage is for cleave for the third dice.
Yes.
Okay. Your cleave is successful, and you did not do the extra. So okay. Roll for damage on the cleave. There's gonna be 1 left alive.
Yep. And there you go.
Yep. Okay. So the one that's attacking, 3 of them have now died by your hand. The one that's attacking Leanne is still alive.
Go figure.
I'm out of attacks. I'm all done.
You take your sword very quickly. You slice through one. You slice through another, and as you're slicing through the second person, the third one falls with it. They quickly are thrown away from the party with your wonderful sword skill. So the first one uses his dagger again against Liliana. And he hits.
Holy echo!
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to pull out my headphones. I was going to get up and check it. The coot is dozing off.
Okay. So let's see, 1d4.
It's for 4 again.
Really ugly.
You got the problem. I'm guessing, because that was... Wait, he didn't hit for 4 last time, did he?
Yep.
Erg. So, you... Because technically, if I remember correctly, Allie, it's not dead, they're just knocked out.
Not dead until they're in the -10, but after that, is she below 0?
She's below 0.
Every turn, she loses 1 more health.
Okay.
Unless someone coup de grace her, like chops off her head or whatever.
But the damage can be healed, right?
Yes, she can be healed at this point, though.
Okay, so you're at negative... You're actually at -1 now. So he gets really angry and decides to slice at you and manages to get a square hit right across your chest and almost to your heart. And you fall to the ground. Fia, you see this. It's now your turn.
First, I'm gonna send that mutant squirrel right after that asshole.
Roll for mutant squirrel's damage.
I just love how we call it mutant squirrel. Not dire squirrel, mutant squirrel.
It's only an enlarged squirrel. It's not dire.
Well, it's not a mutant either. We're still calling it a mutant.
No, it's
Magically enhanced squirrel.
Or Dr. Fluffy, like she said.
Dr.
I like
Fluffy.
mutant
Weird,
squirrel.
Dr. Fluffy.
Squirrel misses.
I'm sorry, I can't take that seriously.
You're going to are you gonna try and take the punch him again?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the magic fang again.
Okay.
Doesn't she have a sword?
She does.
But this magic fang seems to be working.
Her squirrel, not so much. I think her squirrel has missed every time.
It has.
It has.
It
I've
has.
gone out of my way to
And
just
I
find
should
the
So
squirrel.
is she.
Thanks, sis.
Avenge me! I can't! All
I
right. So,
just tried to heal you. I think that would have been better.
Yeah.
in fact, actually, I'm going to cure light wounds on Lillian.
Oh, thanks.
That way, we'll put her at 0. Now she's only at 0. Does she still lose the 1 health?
No, she stops bleeding to death, but
Nice.
she is just laying there stable but unconscious.
All right.
She's
So
just laying there looking
now
dead-like.
I bend down for Lillian and whisper some words, and she glows for a minute, and your major bleeding has stopped, so you're back to 0 now. So now it's actually Relia's turn.
There's something still alive, right?
There's one thing
Yes.
still alive.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't
the thing
kill
that
it,
killed
like,
me.
The
the one thing I left you people to kill. You can't kill it.
I made the
Only
smart play.
attacking me.
I made the smart play.
All right. I'll
Stop
fix
the bleeding out person from bleeding out further.
it. Yeah, you're not gonna like me how I'm gonna fix her though.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What is the saying in LARP? Death cures all. I'm kidding.
Oh no.
Oh, I forgot to add my. It doesn't matter.
It does not matter. You roll a 19.
There's my. Since that's a threat, there you go. There's that roll. That's your call to make.
No, you don't crit. There's no set dice for this.
I'm just fine.
I know.
There you go.
Okay, and the last one dies. That is that one that he dies. Now we have a problem here to deal with.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
officially out of combat, right?
We are officially out of combat.
Okay, can I use cure minor wounds on Tiff real quick?
You can. Although, what was the roll for?
I'm gonna shove my potion down her throat. She gets 4 health.
I have potions in my pocket, in my backpack,
Oh, good.
guys.
You can give me back one when you wake up.
I don't know what they were. I was never explained to what they were, so.
Actually, I thought I did that.
No, you just said they're potions.
They're healing potions. Well, I pulled that from the book. But yeah, they're minor healing potions. You get 4 health. You're now up to 4. I would recommend getting there. Seal it very quickly. Fia, you also give her 1 health, you said? You said you were doing light wounds?
Yeah, I have another spell for cure minor wounds as well.
I think that's actually 2.
It might be 2. But if not, I'll just use the cure light wounds. It says I have it here on my sheet.
1 point of damage. 1 point of damage. Wasn't it light wounds?
It says I have both on here. It's weird. I'll just use which one, whatever.
Yeah, it's... I just went through it.
That was 35 gold, you bloody rogue.
You just made 3,000. Stop. Alright, so that combat is over, and now you are at the final camp that Fia's squirrel scouted.
I'm all done fighting, guys. I already almost died. I'm gonna go home now.
I don't think you get that luxury today.
Adventure 1. 2 of my companions died. It didn't go well. I didn't do a good job. I am sorry.
Okay,
We didn't save the princess.
So you're now at the main camp in itself, and here you actually see the woman that the squirrel saw, as well as 2 other rogues.
So, you said this woman was familiar. How familiar is she to us?
Her eyes look familiar to the description given to a description before from another character. You don't entirely know for sure though.
Okay.
So she looks like our query.
Sorry?
She looks like the person we're supposed to rescue.
She possibly does. You can't tell for sure from this range.
Okay, so she matches the description as far as we can tell. Good.
Yeah. Okay. She looks up quickly, sensing the presence of oncomers, and sends the 2 rogues ahead of you. So we're going to actually do this. Roll 3d20 for initiatives. Okay, so she goes first, and then it's rogue 3 and then rogue 2. Okay. An army of rogues, who knew?
They're not very good rogues.
They're really not.
Well, they must be. They almost killed me, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's not my fault the two squishies antagonize something.
Okay, so Allie just went there. Anna gets the woman gets the first attack. So she's actually going to, let's see, what did I give the person? Okay, she's going to, she looks at the mage who is a little bit bloodied up from last time, the sorceress. And she rolls 2d20 because she gets 2 attacks. Let's see, does she hit? She hits with 1. So she hits with her kukri. She comes at you and spins this kukri wildly and slashes it right at Lillian. And succeeds in hitting her for 2 damage.
Awesome.
Slicing her.
I always go for my squishies.
Squishies are easier to kill. She manages to hit there very quickly, and she looks back. She looks back at her party members who have joined her. Fia, it's your turn. The woman is closer to you.
I'm going to cast Entanglement on the woman.
It's everything in a 40-yard range. It's an enemy. So, and they are within 40 yards. So, roll a % dice.
Of what?
A D10. Sorry. You root everything.
Yes.
You
Okay.
root everything. In fact, by rooting it now, you turn everything. You make it easier for your squirrel to hit, if you
Okay.
really wish to.
I would really like to attack with my mutant squirrel right now.
Okay, roll for hit on the squirrel. Which are you attacking? Are you attacking the woman or are you attacking the rogue?
I'm gonna attack the woman right now.
The woman?
Uh-huh. Because she's still closer.
Okay, so roll for attack. Roll for hit with your squirrel. Okay.
I want to watch the squirrel do something cool.
Roll for crit.
Okay, what do I do now?
Roll another d20. That actually is crit.
Mutant squirrel, go.
Roll for damage 1d4.
Aw, I wanted to see it murder someone with a backflip.
You pick up the squirrel and you chuck it right at Anna. You chuck it right at the woman.
It's a flying dire squirrel.
And the squirrel shrieks in terror and grips onto the shoulder for a second and then falls off, doing 1 damage at the woman. She's now down to... Okay. So next, it's the rogue's turn. They're too far away and entangled, so we're going to... Let's see, roll... Do they break the entanglement? One does not, but it takes his action. So I'm going to turn to the woman now, since it actually is my turn. I'm going to swing with my staff. I do not hit. I take my staff and ring it wildly at her, trying to stop her from killing Lillian any further, and I miss her. Swings past her head and doesn't do damage. Lillian, you're close by, so you can do pretty much all your array of spells. What do you wish to do?
Clearly, I'm assuming she's in grabbing distance, being that she cuts me.
She is in grabbing distance.
Okay, we're gonna do Burning Hands.
All right, Burning Hands. Roll for hit.
Wow!
Yummy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I've killed myself, I'm assuming. Again.
Everyone roll will save.
And what
I
would that-
catch everyone on fire.
Everyone roll will save.
And that's just a D20?
That's a D20 plus your will save, which is for me is a what is that? Is a 2.
Do I roll it too?
No, you do not.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I did it.
Where my wolves at?
Okay, Allison calls immunity to fire. Okay, she does not have to roll anything.
See, I listened to you, Ellie. I used fire.
I'm trying to figure out where what.
It'll be under the saves. It'll say it says fort, reflex, and will. It's under your main stats.
I'm looking. The saving throws.
Yeah, saving throws.
Yeah.
You have a 1. So roll D20 plus 1.
Okay, sorry, I'm just a little dumb still.
Oh no.
Sorry, sis.
Um.
I only have 6 health, so you probably just killed me.
No,
Don't
not
worry.
yet. Not yet. Not yet.
I'm pretty sure I killed myself.
Roll a D4.
Me?
Lillian. Yep.
No. Woo! Maybe.
Not
No.
yet. Not yet. You reach for the woman, and the woman pushes you. The woman just moves, and you trip over a rock and a blade of grass in the ground, and you hold on to your sister as your hands ignite with fire, and you do 4 damage to her.
Thanks.
Don't blame me.
I love you, sis.
I'm at 2 health. How about you don't talk to me?
Don't stand so close to fiery objects.
I was trying to save your ass.
Party percent health. Relia's almost dead. So she's at. Sorry, Fia is almost dead. She's at essentially 1 health. So it's. I don't even want to do the math, but it's the low percent. Let's say 10%. What are you typing? Really?
I've got to do something or they're gonna die.
I have a health potion. Can I toss her a health potion?
You can.
Okay. Well,
Allie, I'm gonna say this one right now.
You can overthrow, but that is what if you feel necessary, I will make that call.
No, because you shouldn't be killing this person. You know this.
I'm aware, but I still need them not to die.
Do you want to try and do an intimidate check?
I can just do this.
Because it is your turn. It's not hers. It's not the woman's.
I can do this one here. That will save them if I can get it.
Yes, you can. Okay, frightful presence. What does it do again?
Make a. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Make a will save, please.
Okay, she does a will save. Roll d20. 8.
She failed. She's frightened. She's unable to make movements.
It's an 11. So we'll say 8 plus 3 is 11.
She had to make a 21 DC will to negate.
Okay. So to her, you appear to grow in size, to which point she looks at you and stands almost in awe of the fact that she's, in her mind, is seeing a 20-foot tall elf. Because you have magically put your presence on her, to which point she looks at her rogues. Stop fighting. Stop. This is what we've been waiting for. To which point she pulls down her hood and she reveals, my name is Anna Menaus. I have more to tell you that you need to know. To which point my character looks at her, the regent's daughter, and she nods. Alright, guys, this is where we're going to cut it off. That was a way to end it, I guess, wasn't it? So the Regent's daughter is the leader of the resistance. Great. You can find me at rizzle.com, youtube.com/rizzle666999, or on Twitch. Also, our Twitter names are at the bottom as well. You're probably going to see a stream next week of for World of Warcraft raiding. And we're gonna try and start something else up, probably in the next 2 weeks. A different thing, different night. But from all of us here at the D20 Brigade, good luck and happy gaming.